Okay, so right now I'm back with another interview, and today I'm excited for this one because, usually I only have a bunch of rappers in here, and I want to hear from other creatives. So right now, my guest, Shots by Huss,
We're here.
of JBM Productions. Thank you for coming through.
No problem,
You
no
know,
problem.
I got a bunch of questions for you because, this is my field. So, I'm about to keep it short, but try and get a lot into this one.
Do your thing,
Okay. And first, I want to say thank you for bringing the juice too. You're the first
no
one to actually
problem.
bring something
Sure.
bring juice.
If I found another story, I would have brought food and everything, bro.
So then you're ready, prepared.
Sure.
All right. So I was watching your other interview, and you said that you got started with the camera through clothing. You want to do promotion for your clothing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did that? Oh, actually no. With your clothing though, because it had to be pretty successful for you to actually want to advertise it. So how did you actually get it booming in high school? Clothing, that's
Sure.
business minded already.
So yo, I'm happy you asked this because no one really went back to the back in the days, my history. But to be honest, yeah, I was tired of being broke.
Yeah. Shit, me
I
too.
was tired of being broke, and I was tired of okay, this is let me explain to you how my fit was back in the days. First of all, so I'd always come matching and stuff, but I had Skechers, plain white tee, plain black tee, whatever I could get, Christmas Day, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm yo, I need to be fly. People say I'm fly because I match and stuff, but I'm not fly. I know I'm not fly. They're just trying to gas my head, right?
Yeah.
So me and my boy Daz, wanted to do a clothing line. There was another clothing line that started before us, which inspired me, called HODC. Yeah, so I started Colors Clothing, and I had no money really to my name. I had some change, a couple hundred, but that's nothing, back in the days. But I basically had designs out on Facebook, shared it. A lot of people, seen it, and then people pre-ordered, and then that's how it started coming. People were pre-ordering, they seen the designs. I had 5 designs started, and then I had 10 designs the next month. Every month I had 5 to 10 designs.
Okay.
So people would pre-order, and that's how the money kept going, recycling.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So but for because I think in high school it's we're at high school, you're at that time where everybody's very judgmental and they're scared to sort of. Yeah. So what?
I didn't care.
Yeah.
I didn't care. To be honest, in high school, them times you can even ask the people around me right now. I didn't really care what people thought. I was always to myself anyways. And if I was to do something, I was doing it for myself. I didn't really care for what other people would say, right?
Okay.
So people would see the confidence in my business plan and my clothing. So I guess they mess with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So once you were doing the promo for your clothing, you then transitioned into going into music, doing music videos, right?
Yeah.
So how did you get that link to actually allow these rappers or these artists to allow you to shoot videos for them?
I was doing promos, and then I figured out on another money movement, another business plan, I should shoot videos, getting paid for it,
Yeah.
So I did that. I went to school with my homie Mikey. Introduced me into video productions. I wasn't even planning to go to school. I was just after high school.
Yeah.
Just go straight to work or something, right?
What school is that?
Durham College. But I don't like to promote them too much because Durham College is not a school to go to for media arts, to be honest.
Okay.
So yeah, I graduated there from honors and all that, but they're not that school. You're not trying to elevate your mind. I'm the type of person to learn. I'm a sponge. I'm trying to soak everything in.
Okay.
Yeah. So what was I saying though? But back to music, the music videos. Yeah. So on another business plan, Money Wave, I'm let me start getting paid off this, because as a viewer back in the days, I don't know if you heard of the productions, Face Films.
Yeah.
Magic Films. There's a lot, And as a viewer, I'm yo, I'm inspired, but I think I can, do better,
Just looking back. Yeah.
That's one of those guys, But I didn't have the equipment. And then my boy Mike, he's I'm going to video productions. Come with me. I'm like, you know what? I have a couple, bands saved up from the clothing line. Let me go to school with you. And then I learned the 1-2 basics of video productions. I had my Canon 7D, my little equipment. And I started from there, just promoting myself heavy.
Yeah.
Just promote yourself heavy. That's all I have to do.
Okay, but that was a risk though, because did you have the passion, or were you so kind of on edge of should I do this?
I didn't have the passion at all from the beginning, but I'm the type of person, I put my all in, the risk taking, and once I have a plan and a vision, I'm super tunnel vision.
Yeah, you can go for it.
I'm just going for it.
Okay.
Anything.
All right. So, who are some of the artists you recently like done music videos for? Like, give me some rundown of your recent work.
Okay, recent work, not like from top to bottom like the recent list, but
Just like, yeah, any.
2 videos that recently dropped is Giovanni Cho Spiffy,
Okay.
Do the Most. You know, we had the Lambos out in the hood. You know, we had police come, you know, interrogate the guys, and freaking we made a skit out of it.
Yeah.
I had Rubber Band Rock called Storm, crazy banger. We had some female artists, Slim Sassy and T Mula, called Gangsta. You know, it's a swear word, but I'm not even trying to say. Gangsta Bitch, you know?
Okay, yeah.
And then there's a lot of videos. I have a lot of videos. I have like 4 videos dropping this coming week. I have to work on like 8 videos. There's a lot. There's a lot of names, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, like, that's a pretty good amount of work, though. So, like, let's compare, like, your then and now. So, what was your kit like when you first started out compared to now?
My kit, literally, my JanSport bag, my Canon 7D Mark II, a tripod. I had 1 LED light and a 1-2 battery just to, you know, support the shots, you know, like throughout the whole day or whatever.
Humble beginnings, okay.
Yeah,
and now, let's.
And then now, okay, so we have I still have the Canon 7D. I use it like how people collect shoes.
Yeah.
I'm starting to collect cameras now, right?
Okay.
So I have my Canon 7D still. I got my Fuji XC2. I got my Sony A7S II. These are all like higher class, you know, mirrorless cameras. I have literally duffel bags of lights, camera stands. I have like 2 drones. I have like 3 tripods. I have basically anything you can name.
Yeah.
I basically have it now.
Done okay.
Yeah, everything is.
Jeez, it's growth. All right.
Growth in a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Year and a half.
All right, you're really working. Okay.
Have to.
Okay, all right. And you said you still have like a bunch of more videos to do. So like, I want you to give me like what does your week look like when you have like a bunch of videos and editing to do? Like what I mean by that is like you know, sleep, your eating, your family time. Like what's
Everything.
your week? Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Monday to Sunday or just in general?
Just in general, like how do you like the time? Where are you enjoying the time? Like how is it?
Okay. So basically, let's just start from Monday though. So from Monday, let's say I have a video shoot. It can start anywhere from 11 a.m. to like 4 p.m. And then a shoot usually a shoot is 1 day. So I'll go about for like 5 to 8 hours. After the shoot, you know, drop all my peoples off, you know, and then go home, edit. While I edit, eat some food, you know, whatever I can intake. I'll edit till like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning sometimes.
Yeah.
Wake up, try to wake up, because it was crazy. But yeah, wake up, probably go to the gym for like an hour or 2, eat a little bit, sleep for like half an hour, then another shoot. That's basically like every day. And then if there's a day off, I have to edit because, you know, a bunch of shoots lined up. So like every day is like that. Yeah. There's like no days off. If I have a day off, then I'm spending time to myself, like, you know, or some people's.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you, like, is there a way that you like manage like the work and then like your personal life?
Like I feel like it balanced out itself. Like I'm not stressed, you know.
No, okay,
but like I have no one to like clock out, clock into, you know. I'm doing my own thing, on my own thing. Yeah, so I'm basically, I'm good. Like I'm not stressing it. But the sleep, I try to get at least like 8 hours of sleep. You know, once I have that, then it's a wrap. I'm just working. Yeah.
So you're working, but at the same time you're free because it's like you're doing what you like and you're not nobody's. You know, you're working for yourself. Okay. So and then like that I was gonna ask you about like your mental health, like dealing with like a business and then like having all the issues lined up. It doesn't really stress you and like you have a bunch of bookings and, you know, time deadlines and all that stuff. Like
I can't lie, like I'm not stressing, but there's like a little like, you know, back in your mind like, damn, this is a lot for one person, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes like I don't like there's a lot of sacrifices where you cut off like friends and stuff and then you keep to yourself, and it's more times you're like thinking to yourself a lot, you know? Yeah. Like even today I was like, yo, I do a lot of these stuff like dolo alone, but I still don't have time to myself, you know? And the time to myself is when I sleep, but when I wake up, it's straight edit and like, I don't know, but that's the life I chose, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's gonna benefit me in the long run. So whoever's with me right now, sacrificing their time and, you know, just keeping up with my hustle, then in due time we're gonna blow. Like,
Exactly. All right. So I don't know, how much did you invest in yourself, like time and money, before you started to see like a profit from the production business? You have to give me like an exact number, but just an idea of like what you were doing.
Alright, so like from the start when I first started to
Yeah.
now. When I first started, once these guys hear this, they're gonna want to be all videographers, bro. But it's not. Let me just put this out. It's not just being a cameraman. Like, there's treatments, doing for these videos. There's shooting. There's directing. There's gaffer with the equipment. There's lighting. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. Bunch of positions just for this. It's not just, oh, you're the director, you're just calling the shots, you tell them to shoot there. No, you're doing everything. Yeah. Set up the camera and all that. But when I first started, I was doing like one shoot a month, and it would vary from like $150 to like $300. And then a year later, with all the skill traits I've learned, with all the equipment I've got, ranges from like 5 to 700 a shoot. So if you do 5 to 7 a shoot times 8 to 15, I do 8 to 15 shoots a month, then you'll get the calculations from there. And
okay.
Then, yeah.
All right. So you see that though. So if any like videographers and anybody planning wants to go the same route and see that, like humble yourself and then
humble yourself.
Exactly. So
just trust the process, to be honest.
Yeah. All right. So, but like, what type of videos? Did you do like any free videos before that?
Okay. I always tell people not to do free videos, but I did one free video for my boy. I spoke about him earlier. His name's Michael Lawamba. Yeah. He's actually a Glass Award singing R&B artist, gospel artist. Sick. And I did a video for him just to put my name on something so people can see I can actually shoot.
Do something.
The video was like, if I look back at it, it's trash. But like, like it's okay still. Like I know the basics. I know what to put. Like my videos have substance in it. It's just not like clip. I'm just standing in front of you. Like I like to hear the beat. Yeah, there's a thought process. Like the movement, the composition, the coloring, everything. Like there's a lot to it. Like it's crazy.
Exactly.
Your mind really has to work for this.
Trust me, and like I know my prof told me like every inch of that screen is like there's an opportunity for you to do something to it. So, exactly. All right. So take me through your creative process when, like, let's say I'm a rapper and I say, yo, I want you to do a music video for me. What's the conversation that we have to like for you to like bring the visuals for the song?
First, like for me to take you serious, you obviously have to send me a deposit, like to confirm the date that you want to shoot. After that, we converse about locations. We converse about the song itself. They usually give me their idea, and then I expand on it, and then with that they give me their locations, and then we plot ideas on like story sequences, or certain like insert/B-rolls type things, and then from there once we confirm everything, get to the shoot. We start shooting, more ideas pop up. Like, I don't know, I'm always thinking, right?
Yeah. Trust me, it's different when you get to the set and then you see everything, things can come,
I try to give the artists like super great customer service, I try to give them experience. It's not really, yo, give me your money, let's shoot. It's like the money I know is gonna come, it's a reward, So I just try to give the artists an experience, give them a good visual, and make them understand like, yo, it's gonna be a movie,
Good collaboration. Okay. All right. And you like your resume is actually pretty long now, so like what are some things that you say like a lot of rappers ask for in their videos, whether it's like a certain effect or a location? What's something where you find like, damn, I'm doing this a lot when it comes to rappers?
Nowadays it's more like freelance. They just tell me do what I want to do. I don't really like that too much though. I like them having the idea and then even like seeing something at another music video and me to expand on the idea and create something like that. I did that to 1-2 videos with animation, and like there's this one video, the Trill Spiffy and Giovanni, I made them have fire eyes and stuff. And then like I don't know, they usually tell me to freestyle it, freelance it, but sooner or later, I'm gonna really look for the people that have that creative aspect to,
Yeah. So they
expand on.
trust you. So
Yeah.
could you say that those people are like kind of boring for you, and they just say?
I'm not gonna
do
say
it"?
they're boring,
No. Okay.
but like, cause everybody has a dream and like
Yeah.
they don't know what it is yet, but
Okay.
like they know it's music, so we get the work done, get the product, at least looking clean, high quality, and then from there, they get feedback, and then their ideas start flowing.
Okay. All right. What's something that you would say artists need more of in their videos?
Artists need more of.
Yeah.
In Toronto especially, what did it? Just exactly, like the creative aspect, like what they're saying, the metaphors, the bars, the lyrics they're trying to say, to think of storylines or ideas to bring out the visual, because if the song's okay, a visual can bring out that song,
Exactly. Yeah.
If the song's booming and the visual's trash, then it's gonna be bad, so it has to work on both sides to really accomplish like something great. Like right now, I'm gonna be honest with my humble self, like my stuff's okay right now. I'm not in my prime yet. When I get to my prime, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. No one knows yet, but
so you're looking at more sort of narrative and
narrative.
Yeah.
I like story sequences.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know if I'm more old school, but like back in the days there wasn't a lot of animation.
No.
It's more new school now. Like the crazy shit, warping, and like lines coming around you and stuff. Like that's cool and all, but like I like making a story where people can go back and watch the video again and be like, yo, why did they,
That's exactly how I think too.
Impact the person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Okay. So you'd say you're not in your prime yet, but someone like me who's like, I've only have like 2 music videos under my belt. I'd say like you're at a pretty good spot, pretty successful where you are and what you're doing, right? Yeah. So what are some ideas you have for, some advice, you'd have for people who are starting out, with business and equipment wise? Like, what do you have to say about like contracts and marketing? How does that? What's something you'd say?
So like advice in general for music videos for anyone starting up. If you're in it for the money, just cut yourself off already. Make sure it's a passion. Anything you do, it's not even just video. It's not even just directing, editing. It's anything you do. Make sure you have a passion for it. The money is gonna be a reward. Don't care what people say. Like you can get feedback from your close people and all that. Hear them out, because your family and loved ones know what's best for you. Yeah. But do what you want to do, and then make sure with your vision and your risk taking, you can have like backup, like you're actually doing something. Like you can show your Duke, so you can show your family, like, I know you guys didn't trust me, or didn't see what I was seeing, but like look what I did now. And then build. It's just a building process, to be honest. So everything, like even with equipment, get what's in your budget. Don't watch other directors. Don't compare.
Exactly.
And then level up every time. Just believe in your craft, believe in your vision.
All right. So I just want to point something out, because you said you saw like other people like Face Films and all these different productions doing the videos, and you weren't big yet, but now you're at a point where like you're one of those main guys that people are coming to. Your production is actually pretty good. So like people who are like me and other people watching this who say, damn, I want to be like, I'm seeing his videos, I want to be like him one day. Like, humble yourself, get the company you can get, and don't watch people, and just do your thing. Keep going. All right. So what's because you've probably done like many shoots now, so do you have like any horror stories of dealing with any clients that like, and what was the lesson that you got from that?
Horror stories. Let me just think. Horror stories.
It was like somebody showing up late, or like someone tried to like take equipment or something. Like what?
80% of them, they're always showing up late regardless. But a horror story. There's no stealing or anything. No one trying to steal my equipment. Because if that happened, there's a different story. Like my campaign,
it's expensive.
My campaign doesn't play with that. I don't play with that. Yeah. But like dealing with bad business, like people who friend you up, and try to get a discount. Yeah. That's one thing. The second thing is they try to friend you up during the shoot. You do a good job at the shoot, and then when the whole process, the product is done, visuals ready to promote, people will, I'm not gonna say people, the artists themselves, like there's sometimes it's communication like that's mixed up, but when videos drop and stuff, usually it's either the artist's page or the director producer's page. Some people miscommunicate and feel like when we as the director, the editor, the shooter tries to drop it on their channel, those people think we're trying to steal away their clout or something, whatever that is, clout or whatever their little fame is in their mind, right? They try to assume we're trying to take that from them, and that was one of the stories that happened a couple months ago. So kind of recent, but they felt like I was trying to take away from their shine. But no, it's never like that. But that was the story, and then the video didn't end up dropping, and
Really?
Yeah.
So like what? So how do you like avoid that now?
How do I avoid that? I asked them from the get-go if we're dropping the video on my channel or their channel, or if we're dropping on both channels, do it a specific way so the views and all that go to the artist. And then because I use my stuff as a portfolio resume.
Exactly.
I like to show my work. Regardless.
Just make sure communication is clear from the front.
Communication is clear. That's all it is, to be honest.
Okay. And what are the goals you still have for yourself in JBM Productions?
My goals is to expand my learning somewhere. I'm always learning. To eventually get people into a way of thinking, to be a creative and not work under my brand, but to be a part of the brand, to allow to build themselves up. And then I'm trying to get studios. I'm trying to get little photography studios, make it like photography/video. Just build other small businesses around my business, and then just bring people up, help people up with me, So
okay, cool.
Nothing too crazy.
Already trying to branch out and look how you can grow.
Yeah.
Okay. And another question for you though, but as a director, like what are some qualities that you have to have when dealing with like artists in a city? Because you say like 80% of them show up late. So like what's some things that you have to have when you're doing this type of thing, doing rap videos, especially in this city?
Rap videos.
Qualities for a director.
Make sure your demeanor is on point. You're taking a risk still doing these videos in Toronto, especially with all this like crime and all these gang stuff coming around. That's always gonna be here. But just your demeanor, you're showing people like this is a service. You're paying for the service. Just the communication. You just have to be on point. You have to be professional. You can't be a street guy coming into a service type branding and just friending everybody up. Like it's not you're not supposed to friend everybody up. Like it's a business.
Be serious. Know
be
what
serious.
You're doing. All right. Okay. Any last words you have?
Any last words? Shout out my team. Rocking with me. Shout out to this radio station. CapitalTFilmz. More videos to come. Follow Shot by Huss on Instagram. Actually, all platforms. JBMProductions on YouTube. Just get with the movement, support a local brand and watch it blossom, baby.
Okay. Director Huss, JBM Productions, thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. And remember about Juice, appreciate it. It was good hearing from you because, like, if people may see your stuff, and we don't always hear from, like, the creators behind the videos, so it's good to see where you're coming from, and, it's not all just competition. People can, grow. People grow together, and, it doesn't have to be all... It can be love, and you can learn from somebody and grow and be, that may be you one day. So maybe in your shoes with their company. So, all right. It was good hearing from you, Director Huss. So, thank you.
For sure, no problem.